it's true that everything has been said already. And it's also true that people still are not totally conscious. For example, think of the law of attraction. So much has been said about this. Abraham Hicks, who I have followed over the years, have done so many channelings and things and books, and people still don't know how to use it. In our project, Destiny New Earth, we talk especially about the law of creation, which goes beyond. In the new world, we don't attract things depending on your vibration anymore, but you create. It goes beyond. It's not about attracting, it's about creation. So it seems that everything has been said and we know it, but we still don't know it. So this is our work with this project, because it's important to live in consciousness, not in unconsciousness. A few days ago, I watched a film of 1964 titled Omicron. It's an Italian film, and it went about some extraterrestrials that wanting to conquer the earth. And they started by invading the body of a human so that they could study it. At the end of the film, the person that was invaded by the alien becomes aware of himself, and he does it like this. The man used to be in love with a girl just before he was possessed, and once he was possessed by this alien, the girl says to him, "You have changed so much, you don't remember what we had." And suddenly the love that he felt for her start to be alive again, and this makes him remember. Therefore, the love woke up the consciousness, and then he realized that he was invaded by another being. Then he starts fighting with this being that he has inside, and finally he wins. So the alien couldn't do anything with it and leaves the body, goes back to his planet. So when he reported to his boss about the conquering of the earth, he said these beings cannot be invaded because there is a force, really strong force called consciousness, against which it's impossible to fight. So the mission to invade the earth has to be cancelled because of this. So what I understood is that if we are unconscious, anything can take us, can invade us, and they can do whatever they want with us. But if we are conscious, if we are aware, nothing can do anything with us. It was love who awakened that consciousness. Therefore, I see that there is nothing more powerful than love and consciousness. And being there, nothing can beat us. It reminded me of a quote from Carl Jung that says, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." It means that until we make conscious the unconscious, we will live the life that other people puts in front of us, not our own life. Like now, a new reality has been created in this world, and we buy it because of the fear that produces into us, and we live the reality that others want us to believe. But that does not need to be like that, because we can create our own. We don't have to buy the reality of other people. And this is our central theme, the law of creation. It's very empowering because to be aware, to be conscious that we are creators, we have to leave behind the concept of victimism. To be a victim, we have to take responsibility, we have to take personal responsibility and be aware of that divine source which we co-create with. Because we are not alone. We are with our source that flows through us and guides us, and we manifest that on earth, and we co-create with that force. Call it God, call it love, call it life. So, to arrive to that consciousness of co-creation with divinity, you have to leave behind the being a victim, and you have to take personal responsibility and also surrender to that flow of that energy that takes you. It's another way of living, much more advanced, much higher, much peaceful, because it gives you peace. This is actually the path to peace. And we go back to the same. To be in sync with that law, we have to get back the intrinsic qualities of the human being. This is what in sacred geometry they call the superman, the superhuman. Is this human who is conscious of himself and of his potential and of his creative capacity with the universe, and is also conscious of what it means to be human, its greatness of spirit. Because we are great and we have come here to live as divinity in a body, not to be victims of anyone else or to be invaded for another race. We came here to be God on earth, but we have forgotten, so let's get started. To me, that human is what I identified as the conscious leader. The leadership word gets people confused, so I don't really want to use it that much. But that person is a leader because he or she creates. This person does not follow anyone else, is not a victim, and is conscious. He or she lives from the soul, from the heart. Instead of buying the world of another, this person creates their own world and leads because they lead their lives and create a reality that can be beneficial for others, other leaders too. And also from the concept that a leader creates leaders. A leader does not create followers. Therefore, everyone is a leader. The conscious leaders create their own vision of life, always from love and compassion, in harmony with earth and the environment, and everything that they create, not only it's not harmful to others, to the earth or to the environment, also on top of that, it's beneficial to them.